What's up, guys? Let's see what we have for next week, starting the 19th of August. So Monday, Tuesday, essentially no news. Wednesday, we've got FOMC meetings in the evening, and then Thursday, big news day, and then Friday again, not a lot of news except for at 3 p.m. So euro dollar going into this week, we have maintained this bullish order flow for a while now, since the end of June. So start of July, we've maintained this bullish order flow, respected this, and then rejected with this strong bullish candle, came into this fair value gap and closed above, and now coming into this buy side liquidity. It is coming into that buy side liquidity, but I also would be careful. We've got this 50% off this fair value gap, below that, and also that fair value gap high, which price might find some kind of resistance at. But I'm looking forward to seeing how it reacts on going into next week. The bullish order flow is much clearer on the daily time frame, as you can see from the NFP day. I think this was due to NFP. Yep. Pushed up, came down, held these lows of the week above the fair value gap, pushed up, more imbalance, again held at 50% last week, and then closed the day with this bullish engulfing candle. Drawn liquidity is here right now. The next place for drawn liquidity would be this fair value gap highs as well. Yep, the highs of this fair value gap would be something I'll be looking at. You also have, the order block here. So yeah, going into the week, I will be targeting for the 1.1055. It could just open up and push up to that level, and then pull down during the week, and then continue higher up to the buy side liquidity, or to the highs of at least a weekly time frame fair value gap. But it will just be a matter of how it plays out. Same with 4 hour, we've got a strong bullish order flow maintained. We've got a fair value gap right here that price can pull down into at the start for next week, and find some support. But I don't know if it'll come down to that level, because we've got so many other fair value gaps around here. Honestly, it depends on how price opens Monday, because on the 1 hour time frame we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fair value gaps leading to that 240 fair value gap. So yeah, I'll definitely be watching out to see how price reacts. It could just come into here and then push up. We'll have to see. Similarly, in pound dollar, price has maintained the bullish order flow, as we can see, from here. Price came into this level and held this bullish order flow. Last week I was looking for some kind of a resistance at these inverse fair value gap, or this fair value gap. However, price broke straight through all of those, and honestly looks like it is heading for this buy side liquidity. So that's something to watch out for. On daily time frame as well, price came down to these daily time frame and weekly time frame fair value gap to maintain that bullish order flow. Also being steep in discount, which is another key factor of price holding that level. So very, very deep in discount, and also at least at 50% from this low as well. So, and found this bullish engulfing candle taking out liquidity from the week and started to displace. The displacement is clearer on the 240 and 1 hour time frame. Furthermore, we've got displacement again here that held, and that held this fair value gap and then continued bullish. We could find potential resistance at this level right here. This is the daily time frame fair value gap right above that order block that was previously not cleared, and that could be a potential resistance zone before price pulls back down and then pushes back up. But right now the order flow is bullish, and I do expect price to hit that buy side liquidity. It's just a matter of how we react at this level, and whether we close above, pull back down, and then continue higher or not. Going into last week, on the 4 hour time frame, we had this bullish fair value gap that was respected Friday evening, and going into Monday, I was hoping price would come back down to this level and continue higher. However, we continue to take out wick above these highs, and after seeing that liquidity grab above these highs, I was even more confident that price will come down. Just didn't, and it continued higher. A lot of the times at the lows and highs, as you can see, price will create breakaway gaps. Price fails to, clear out and continue its order flow, such as here and on the 40-minute time, 240 right now. Price created this low breakaway gap, tapped into it, didn't clear it, and then continued higher to start its bullish order flow. So it's not always going to come down and clear this level, especially when it doesn't. It seems like it's even clearer that the order flow in that direction is potentially starting. And then you also got this market structure shift right with that order flow, which is even clearer indication that a potential bullish order flow is starting. So yeah, right below that daily time frame fair value gap as well, we've got these equal highs on the 240, followed by more fair value gaps. If we were to wick above and come into at least this level or this fair value gap, then that will be a good potential area to go short. You also got this inverse fair value gap right there. So yeah, just seeing how price will react and where it can pull back into to go back up to that level. So yeah, that's my prediction for the week on euro dollar and pound dollar.